My name is Raheem Nugent, and I serve as the graduate assistant here at the Paul Robeson Culture Center at Rutgers University, New Brunswick. Thank you for all being here with us for this joyous occasion. I'd like you to join me in welcoming distinguished faculty, administrators, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2019. Please stand for the processional.
You may be seated. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the 27th Annual Rites of Passage Ceremony at Rutgers University, New Brunswick. Good afternoon, faculty, staff, students, alumni, community partners, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2019. My name is Dr. David Jones, and I proudly serve as the director of the Paul Robeson Cultural Center. I am incredibly honored to be here with you this afternoon. On this centennial year of Paul Robeson's graduation from Rutgers College in 1919, today's ceremony remembers our most distinguished and beloved alums' life and legacy, while also honoring the academic accomplishments of over 800 Black and Latinx-identified graduating seniors at Rutgers University, New Brunswick. This ceremony also recognizes the various imprints you as a community will be leaving on our campus after Sunday's official commencement. To join in the celebration behind me is part of your support network. Distinguished faculty and academic deans, the leadership of the Division of Student Affairs, Undergraduate Academic Affairs, Africana Studies, Latino Studies, and senior university leaders, including our Chancellor. We have all come to congratulate you on your academic accomplishments, affirm you in your contributions, and inspire you in your pursuits. As I said earlier, there are over 800 registered students for today's ceremony. But we can't tell who's happier, our students or our family, friends, and guests. Over 1,300 family, friends, and guests in attendance. For we know this day is as much a celebration for our family and friends as it is for the graduates. We know the sacrifice many family and friends have made to help you get to this moment. Graduating college is a collective effort. We all know the African proverb, it takes a village to raise a child. It takes a village to raise a child. Well, the college journey can be met with hurdles, challenges, and roadblocks that are often we cannot withstand alone. And so as you graduate and complete this journey, make sure you pay homage to your support system, your cheerleading team that has been there for you along the way, because it takes a village. Yes, let's give it up for our village, right? As we reflect on the we, let us always remember the community that has formed among you during your time with us, the community you brought with you and return to, as well as the communities you will move into as you commence this new chapter of life. This sense of community leads us to the theme of our ceremony, Sankofa. Sankofa is a concept, ideology, a philosophy, a principle, which according to the Akan people in Ghana, means it is not wrong to go back for which you have forgotten. The symbol is visualized as a mythical bird flying forward with its head turned backward and an egg in its mouth. Sankofa is meant to inspire us in the search of wisdom, history, and knowledge. That we would progress, develop, and press forward, both individually and collectively. But that we also have our eyes, our integrity, and our grounding in our history and our roots. Sankofa reaches back and says the past is the pathway of understanding the present and shaping the future. That is what today is about. I am proud. Your Rutgers family joined with me on this stage is proud. As a collective community, both past, present, and future, we are all proud to be part of this reaching back and this stepping forward with you today, tomorrow, and beyond. In the spirit of Sankofa, it is my pleasure to introduce the Liberated Gospel Choir, who will be singing the Black National Anthem, followed by Professor William Davis from Africana Studies, who will be sharing a libation, which is a tribute to our ancestors. Please rise and join me in welcoming Liberated Gospel Choir to the stage.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Is won.
Can you hear me? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. A little bit more. Good afternoon. My name is Professor Bill Davis, and I have the honor and privilege of doing the libation today. And it is a profound privilege in light of the class of 2019, which gets to celebrate with one of our greatest ancestors, Paul Robeson. And so libation is a ceremony to honor our ancestors. And we're going to do it in the Yoruba tradition. So there's a word that I want you to say. It's going to be ashe. Can we say that one time? Ashe. When you do libation, you use water. The majority of the earth is water. The majority of our bodies are water. And I'm going to pour water as best I can on these plants right in front of me. And I'm going to call the name of different ancestors, and at various times I'm going to ask all of you to say the word ashe. Whenever I have the privilege of doing libation, I always start with Brother Imhotep, because sometimes we forget how ancient our history really is. And Imhotep lived 5,000 years ago. Sometimes we forget that Africans actually built the pyramids. And so in Brother Imhotep's name and Sister Hatshepsut's name, can we say Ashe? Those were some of our kings and queens on the east side of Africa. We also had kings and queens in Ghana, Mali, Songhai. And so can we call the name of some of those ancestors? We could call Brother Mansa Musa. We could call King Sundiata. We could call one of our great queen warriors. That would be Sister Queen Nzinga, who fought the Portuguese for decades before they could take any of our ancestors into slavery. And their names, can we say, Ashe? There were millions of our sisters and brothers who were trapped on slave ships, sitting closer than you're sitting in these seats right now. and would sit there for weeks to months at a time, and they would fight for food there, have to go to the bathroom there, childbirth happened there. So there are millions of Africans at the bottom of the Atlantic Oceans whose names that we don't know, but whose shoulders we are standing on, and their names can we say, Ashe. Rutgers, for those of you that don't know, has a slave history. Will was one of the first Africans to help to build some of the buildings when Rutgers was called Queens College. Sojourner Truth's family was owned by one of the slave owners at Rutgers. And so in Will's name and Sojourner Truth's name can we say Ashe. But we have some great liberators. You can't talk about slavery without talking about Sister Harriet Tubman. Can't talk about slavery without talking about Brother Frederick Douglass. Can't talk about slavery without talking about Brother Toussaint Louverture. Can't talk about slavery without talking about Simone Bolivar, the great liberator. Can't talk about talking about Antonio Maceo. All the people who fought for us to get free. And their names can we say Ashe. But let's talk about the first person of African descent to graduate from Rutgers. Some of you might not know who that is. The first person of African descent was William Reba in the class of 1884. Almost 30 years after slavery ended. In his name can we say Ashe. The first African-American to graduate, some of you may have a scholarship in his name, was James Dixon Carr. And James Dixon Carr came in 1888 to 1892. In his name can we say Ashe. About 30 years after that is when our tallest tree in the forest came. That would be Brother Paul Robeson. For those of you that don't know, Paul Robeson graduated Phi Beta Kappa, 17 letters. When the brother graduated to Columbia Law School, he could speak 25 languages. In the 1930s, the most popular man in the world because he would sing songs with labor unions all over the world. And so, but Paul Robeson also worked with one of our great educators, W.E.B. Du Bois. And so in Paul Robeson's name and W. Du Bois's name, can we say Ashe? Sometimes during the course of this battle, we've needed some nourishment. And that nourishment would come from people like Tito Puente, would come from people like Miriam Makeba, would come from people like Aretha Franklin. It would come from some of our artists, Bob Marley, different artists who would provide those of us who are on the front lines of nourishment. So in their names can we say Ashe. One of the challenges that I hope we will collectively figure out is how to address some of the violence that we face. So while I can call the names of ancestors that we know, I can also call the name of Sandra Bland, or Tamir Rice, or Eric Garner, or Michael Brown. So collectively, we have to figure out how to do some work so that we can solve some of those issues. So in their names, can we say Ashe? The last ancestor I want to call is Sister Maya Angelou. So I hope that you remember the last line in her poem, Still I Rise. And the last line in that poem is that you are the hope and the dream of the slave. Congratulations, class of 2019. Keep rising.
Thank you, Liberated Gospel Choir, or LGC as we know them. And thank you, Professor Bill Davis, for your invoking of our ancestral heritage. It is my pleasure and honor to now welcome Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs, Dr. Salvador Mena, to the podium, who will provide introductory remarks, followed by greetings from Chancellor Malloy. Dr. Mena.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Division of Student Affairs, I'm delighted to welcome you to the 27th Annual Rites of Passage Ceremony. Congratulations to the over 800 graduates participating in today's ceremony. I offer my gratitude to the founder of the Rites of Passage, Dr. Juanita Jones-Daly, who honors us with her presence here today. So please give it up to her. As a result of her vision, we're able to come together today. And it was a beautiful vision then, and it's a beautiful view now. I'm truly excited for this momentous occasion, joining in community with one another. This is a time where we can collectively celebrate and honor all of you and your academic and leadership accomplishments. Concurrent with the celebration today, we also celebrate the 100th year anniversary of Paul Robeson, graduation from Rutgers College in 1919. His ability, yes, give it up to Paul. This is a year-long celebration. His ability to be multi-talented, to be a multi-talented person in an era of racial injustice and racial oppression should be an inspiration to us all. He used his platform to fight racial injustice. You have the capacity to create a platform similar to Robeson and to be an advocate for equity and justice in this country and around the world. As you begin the journey onto the next chapter of your life, it is important to also honor and acknowledge the family and loved ones who are here today and have made sacrifices so you could have this moment. So please give it up to them as well. So thank you, family and friends, helping make today a reality. My appreciation and gratitude also to the Rites of Passage Planning Committee, Dr. David Jones, the director of the Paul Robeson Cultural Center, and Dr. Carlos Fernandez, the director of the Center for Latino Arts and Culture, and their staff, as well as our campus partners from Undergraduate Academic Affairs. Please give it up to them. I would also be remiss if I didn't thank our alumni, staff, faculty, and family members that are with us today, and those who are watching via live stream. Hello. Chicana leader Dolores Huerta, co-founder of the National Farm Workers Association and recipient of the President's Medal of Freedom, who was also our featured MLK Dream speaker in 2018, once said, "Every moment is an organizing opportunity. Every person has the potential to be an activist. Every minute is a chance to change the world." All of you being recognized today model Huerta's motto. You have been engaged in building strong relationships with each other, sharing experiences, and collaborating both inside and outside of the university and the classroom in order to advance your dreams and your aspirations. You are change agents. You are social justice leaders and warriors. You are the future of tomorrow, of our tomorrow. Our Black and Latinx communities thrive because of students like you who recognize those and others who paved the way for you, and as a result, you have paved the way for those that are coming after you. I'm extremely proud of each of you all assembled here today. You embody excellence and will do great things in the years ahead. You are future leaders, educators, scholars, athletes, activists, and humanitarians. As you begin the next chapter of your journey, I encourage you to pay it forward and be an ambassador for this great institution. Continue to support your cultural centers and be a mentor and resource to those that come after you. Please consider supporting the alumni associations such as the Rutgers African American Alumni Alliance and the Latino Alumni Association of Rutgers University. Please consider giving back to Rutgers, to the cultural centers, so that students who come after you can benefit from the quality college experience that you all enjoyed here. I wish you success in the next chapter of your journey and in your commitment to bringing about positive social change in your communities. At this time, it's an honor for me to introduce to you our Chancellor, Dr. Christopher Malloy, someone who's committed to identifying and advancing key priorities for diversity and inclusion at Rutgers. I am grateful for his leadership, vision, and dedication to our students. Please help me in welcoming Dr. Malloy to the podium. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
And the class almost of 2019. As a Rutgers alum myself, and you shortly will be, I'm really proud to join you on this joyous occasion. I'd first like to thank the Paul Robeson Cultural Center for your efforts and inclusive vision in bringing our community together for this really beautiful event. To the nearly 800 students here today, congratulations. This is the 27th annual Rites of Passage Ceremony at Rutgers University, and I want you to know that I am delighted to share my very first one with all of you today. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We're here to celebrate your transition from one important stage of life to another. As you're on the cusp of becoming graduates, and in just a few short days, you will become alumni of this great university. But before you cross that threshold, I want you to take a moment and reflect on all you've learned and achieved at Rutgers. I hope that during your time here, you've stretched yourself, you've discovered your voice and purpose, that you formed a community and found mentorship. Given all the proud faces here in the rack today, I'm confident that you did not achieve these steps alone. You have undoubtedly arrived at this moment with the support and encouragement of all your families, friends, teachers, and members of this great Rutgers University community. To all of you who have helped our students, I extend my profound thanks and deepest congratulations. As New Jersey's public land-grant institution, our mission is to commit our teaching, research, and service in support of our public good. As soon-to-be graduates at this university, I challenge you all to always consider what the impact of your contribution to our greater society in New Jersey, in the United States, and throughout the world will be. You are next generation's change agents, and we will desperately need, your leadership, tenacity, and creativity in addressing the grand challenges facing our world. One of Rutgers' greatest strengths lies in its diverse community of students, faculty, and staff that bring about experience like no other university in the nation. It's something that I'm really very proud of. This has undoubtedly exposed you to different views and contributed to conversations that were perhaps challenging, but also enlightening in equal measure. It is by celebrating diversity that we will embrace and address the complex new challenges in the world ahead. So as you prepare to forge your path forward, I wish for you a future that is as boundless as your own imagination and ambitions. As Paul Robeson said, quote, "We must join with the tens of millions all over the world who see in peace our most sacred responsibility." Congratulations again to the class of 2019. At this time, I would like to invite to the podium Vice Chancellor for Undergraduate Academic Affairs, Dr. Ben Cifuentes.
Good afternoon, and thank you, Chancellor Malloy. On behalf of Undergraduate Academic Affairs, I am delighted to welcome you to the 27th Annual Rites of Passage Ceremony. The Rites of Passage Ceremony is an important annual program for our university community. Undergraduate Academic Affairs and the Paul Robeson Cultural Center work to develop initiatives throughout the year that help historically underrepresented students persist and reach this milestone in their academic journey. Today's event promotes academic excellence and celebrates academic success, which are fundamental values that we espouse here at the university. This year, Rutgers University celebrates the 100th anniversary of Paul Robeson's graduation. Robeson is the university's most venerated alumnus, known for being a pioneering scholar, athlete, renowned international entertainer, and visionary human rights advocate. His scholarship and academic achievement led him to be the first African-American valedictorian of Rutgers. He has left a rich legacy at the university and the world. And as graduates, you are becoming part of that legacy, and you should be very, very proud. As you move on to this next chapter of your journey, challenge yourself to never stop learning. Continue to find ways to obtain new knowledge and educate yourself. Challenge yourself to teach others what you have learned. It is important that you find value in the education you've received and identify ways in which you can use your education to help teach and lead others. And finally, challenge yourself to be proud of what you have accomplished at this point in your journey. Showcase your pride in your next job, in a graduate program, or any other new adventure you may embark on. But always remain humble and aware of how you started this journey and what it took to get to this place. To you, the incredible class of 2019, congratulations. I would like now at this time to welcome and invite to the podium Dr. Felicia McGinty, Executive Vice Chancellor for Administration and Planning.
Thank you. Hello, graduates. Today is truly a celebratory day. I know that this road to this defining moment in your career may not have always been easy, but I hope you agree with me when I say the tassel is worth the hassle. I cannot begin to tell you how beautiful you all look, graduates. And my heart is just full of love and joy seeing you today. And I want you to do me just one favor. I'm not going to take you to church, but we're going to do a little call and response. I'd like for you graduates to look to the person to your left and repeat after me. I see you. I am proud of you. And today we celebrate us. Thank you. Thank you. Now, these words are especially important today because being surrounded by people who look like you, who talk like you, who understand you, it matters. 100 years ago, Paul Robeson graduated from Rutgers. And as members of the class of 2019, you share a common bond with Robeson. However, unlike you, surrounded today by 850 graduates that are black and brown and look like you, Robeson delivered his valedictorian speech to a sea of people that did not look like him, some of whom, at times, actively engaged in marginalizing him, attacking him physically and emotionally, and reminding him at every opportunity possible that he was less than. But there he stood as one of the most brightest and accomplished students on his graduation day. Robeson would go on to be, and you know the story, an actor, a singer, a lawyer, an all-American athlete, a global activist. He was truly the tallest tree in the forest. However, in spite of his greatness in every arena, he would be erased from history and spend the end of his life in recluse. Why? Because in spite of all of his accomplishments, Robeson believed deeply in lifting as he climbed. To him, personal success was not enough if it did not benefit the global community. He wouldn't turn a blind eye on injustices. His story debunks the notion of simply pulling oneself up by their bootstraps. It highlights that in a world of racism, bigotry, and oppression, where laws were used as tools to divide and marginalize others rather than liberate society, hard work and the best intentions will never just be good enough. Robeson did not just care about Black causes. He saw the intersectionality of oppression. He knew that not one of us would be free until all of us were free. And so in the year that we honor his centennial graduation from Rutgers, and in the year that we are on that path to reconciliation and a call to consciousness, as Rutgers honors Robeson by erecting the first monument to a person of color in its 253-year history, I ask you that as you enter this new chapter of your life, that you do so with the mission to lift as you climb. Knowledge is power, we know that, and it is by far the greatest tool to end injustice. However, it's up to you how you choose to use this tool, and it indeed will define your story. As Scarlet Knights, I challenge you every day to live out the legacy of Robeson. And maybe 100 years from now, at the Rites of Passage, we'll be honoring you. So graduates, ask yourself a simple question today and every day. How will you live in the legacy of Robeson? Thank you.
By continuing to support students and possibly starting a scholarship fund which will be tailored to the minority community.
After graduation, I hope to continue all of this legacy by making sure that wherever I go, I continue to be that trailblazer for other people that are coming after me.
Good afternoon. My name is Carlos Fernandez. I'm director at the Center for Latino Arts and Culture. Thank you. I have the distinct pleasure of introducing you to our 2019 Rites of Passage student performers. The Rutgers Slam team of 2018 and 19 is comprised of the top 4 competitive poets at Rutgers. They competed at the ACUI Cup C National Poetry Slam, qualifying as semi-finalists and placing 13th in the nation. This past April, they opened for the Loud Project Poetry Slam. The team has used their talents to teach workshops at the Highland Park High School and are in the process of forming a poetry collective that will allow them to continue to compete and perform throughout the nation. Please help me to welcome your Rutgers Slam team to the stage.
My skin is black, my arms are long, my hair is woolly and my back is strong, strong enough to take the pain, inflicted again and again. What do they call me? My name is Paul Robeson. We stand in a place of dreams dreamt and futures fantasized. It's easy to forget we saw this coming, products of determination.
When did we stop tasting the victories we've already won? Forgetting all the dinner table prayers it took to get here?
It's easy to neglect our gains when this America has left us starving. We savor every bite no matter the size. We're blessed just to be at this table. Our ancestors fixed our plates. Parents melted down every last coin so we have something to dine with. Black and brown bodies are pawned to make room for new generations.
Checkpointing the boxes that was never meant for us to step out of.
The never-ending struggle for money. Mom working 2 jobs, dad working 3, and picking up extra hours after losing my financial aid.
Hopping from house to house, my education was always above my parents' struggles.
We have been denied personhood for decades, yet we create an infinite amount of opportunities.
And not one reason to give up.
One foot in front of the other. Black feet will always touch down. And when they do, we never stop running. This America is our field. We're expected to be weak, but Robeson's black body was strong enough to be deemed all-American. As valedictorian of the Rutgers class of 1919, he preached equality for all Americans.
Hundreds of yards later, carrying the line of the community on his back, I wonder what it was like to stand alone long enough to become a monument for us to look up to.
100 years later, there are hundreds of black graduates, thousands of black families, millions of black minds. Red flags thrown at our identities, majors changed like audibles, even with our lives carefully drawn out. Oppression blitzes our defenses, but even so, we will not fumble this debris. This is the time for our race, our own pace. No matter how far behind they place our race, we run.
On our mark, get set, our mind, and go to the end. No matter how long it takes, finish out the rest of the time.
The white cotton flags meant to beat our heat have now been our starting point. A unique destiny is etched across our souls.
We carry the baton of our ancestors. It transforms as we face the audience. Prophecy becomes sheet music,
conducting us to hit all the high notes written in blood. This America is our concert. As musician, Paul Robeson's voice carried the weight of 100 scholars.
Now we come together in unison, a symphony of black baritones and tenors that never tire. This America is our battleground.
We are the next army, knights clad in scarlet, a long journey from Squire.
We march across the stage, carrying dreams dreamt, assembling the futures fantasized, side by side,
conquering the fears that once held us captive.
We ignite the fire, letting the torches to our minds.
And no matter how tough the fight, we never put our shield and sword down.
Wow, give it up. Give it up. Thank you, Jay, Stephen, and Justin for that wonderful performance. Heartfelt. I'd now like to invite Professor Deniston Bonadi to the stage. He will be presenting the Paul Robeson Award on behalf of the Rutgers African American Alumni Association.
Good evening, everyone. Look at some good-looking people in here. We're proud of you. My greetings from the Rutgers African American Alumni Alliance to our distinguished faculty, administrators, alumni, and most of all, our graduates and their families. All right. The Rutgers African American Alumni Alliance celebrates the achievements of African, Latinx, and Black students at Rutgers University across all the campuses, New Brunswick, Newark, and Camden. I'm here today because as you move beyond your undergraduate years, we are here to celebrate you, to introduce you to our wider community, to network with them, and to promote you. We are so very proud of your accomplishments because, as the previous speakers have indicated, the way has been long. It has been long for Rutgers University, and it has been long for you personally. We support you as you make history, and we're here to provide opportunities as you transform your communities in the future. The Rites of Passage is a deeply personal event for us because it was student initiated in its first years, even down to the funding. It was Juanita Jones-Daly who had a brilliant idea. Basically, she wanted a huge celebration for her graduation, but she was generous enough to pull so many of us in. And that generosity has continued for the last 27 years as she has attended every Rites of Passage. Thank you. So it is timely on this 27th year that once again Rutgers African American Alumni Alliance steps forward to recognize a graduating scholar who is going to be continuing their legacy here at Rutgers in a graduate program. The scholarship we're giving out today and the award was made possible by people like you, graduates. These graduates did not know who would receive the scholarship. What they did know was that they were going to plant a seed just like someone before them planted a seed. Someone who believed in them in the way that your family, your friends, and this wider community has come to believe in you. You are going to go on to transform the world because you are now truly a catalyst. The idea of Rites of Passage is to mark a significant transformation. You have been tested and you have been found more than worthy. Today, we are celebrating you. We're celebrating people like Leandy, who a comedian tried to make a joke several weeks ago about his major, and he replied, "But I already have a job." Right. We celebrate people like Taylor, who has already launched a career, but who, as soon as you speak with her, you find out that she's not just simply a model. She's one of our deep thinkers. That's the kind of people Rutgers produces. And we support people like Mark, who a number of years ago was shut in a room where people had given up on him, but who decided to take the road of Malcolm X because he found himself exactly in the position that Malcolm X was, locked away with people who had given up. And he decided to read. And he decided to take advantage of the opportunity that Rutgers decided to present to him, to have the opportunity to study at the university, no matter what his past was. And now today, he is a scholar in every sense of the word. These are the stories of Rutgers graduates. Those are the kind of people you are. And that is why we are so proud of you. This year we celebrate Paul Robeson's 100th graduation from Rutgers. And we have chosen a student who symbolizes all of you, who exemplifies the tenets of his life, a life of service, advocacy, leadership, and overall excellence. This student, Salma Alakbawe, has served in various leadership roles, including as Vice President of RU Curly,
which is a brilliant organization, a little bit crazy, like Rutgers is crazy. She's graduating today and will pursue a graduate degree here at Rutgers this fall. And so Rutgers African American Alumni Alliance is providing Salma a certificate of excellence and a $2,670 scholarship. And it's important. Why is it $2,670? It's because these funds were from graduates like you. They paid it forward. They didn't know who it was going to, but they believed in you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Denison. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you our 2019 Rites of Passage student speaker. Maya Yonker is graduating from the Blaustein School of Planning and Public Policy with a degree in public health. Maya is an honors college scholar and a proud Douglas woman. She served as Scarlet Ambassador and FIG's peer instructor and a tutor for a local New Brunswick youth, along with several other leadership positions during her time at Rutgers. Maya currently works at the Civic League of Greater New Brunswick and intends to pursue the career in medicine following graduation. Her most important goal in life is to develop a non-for-profit that addresses mental health issues among children of color. Please help me welcome Maya to the podium.
Welcome everyone, bienvenidos a todos. Before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the land on which we sit and occupy as the traditional home of the Lenape people. I take this opportunity to thank the original caretakers of this land. I would like to acknowledge Chancellor Malloy, Executive Vice Chancellor McGinty, Vice Chancellor Mena, and Vice Chancellor Cifuentes for their leadership, support, and presence at today's ceremony. I would also like to thank Dr. David Jones, Tiana Ford, Yolanda Grant, Dr. Carlos Fernandez, and all of the staff at the Paul Robeson Cultural Center and the Center for Latino Arts and Culture for their unwavering support and for creating spaces like this where Black and Brown students can show up as their authentic self. Give them a hand. My name is Maya Yonker. I am a first-generation American, and I am the proud daughter of my Trinidadian mother and Guyanese father. My parents named me after the great Dr. Maya Angelou, and I was in the 3rd grade when I first learned what my name means. In the Nepali language, Maya means love. In ancient Roman, Maya means growth. In Hinduism, Maya refers to the supernatural power wielded by gods and goddesses to create illusions. I've always been fascinated by this idea of illusions. We as humans possess this amazing and also potentially harmful power in our minds to distort reality. And as I was reminiscing on my college experience, I started to think back to one particularly challenging semester. My mind had become so fixated on a set of recurring thoughts. You are not good enough, you are not smart enough, you don't deserve your blessings. My mind and all its power took these thoughts and made them truths in my head. And they paralyzed me. For a long time I felt stagnant, but these thoughts were an illusion, and deep in my heart I knew of a different truth. Although the path is not always easy, I find freedom in declaring my truth. That I am blessed, I am beautiful, and I am brilliant. So in the spirit of truths, we're going to play a little game. 2 truths and a lie. I'm going to make 3 statements, and I want you to figure out which is the lie. Ready? 1, we are worthy and deserve to be here. 2, no challenge is too great for us to overcome. 3, our ancestors never in their wildest dreams would have imagined a day like today. Let's start with the lie. Our ancestors never would have imagined this, really? This is exactly what they imagined. So much so that it was ingrained in the fates of each and every one of us the day we were born. No matter what we may have been told, the truth is that our ancestors had no doubts about our excellence, our brilliance, and our innovation. Ancestors like Paul Leroy Robeson, one of the most distinguished alum, and the 3rd African American to graduate from Rutgers College in 1919. Now, 100 years later, I believe this is exactly what Robeson imagined. A room filled with over 800 beautiful Black and brown people celebrating their accomplishments. Take a moment just to take in this beauty. You see, far too often we are fed lies and we consume them without even knowing. But Robeson knew his truth, that he was worthy, that he earned his way here, and that no challenge would be too great for him. And I declare these to also be true for each and every one of you, because we are living out everything our ancestors dreamed of for us. But in a world where Black and brown people are so often misrepresented, it isn't enough for me to recite these truths to you. It is more important that you come to know your truth for yourself. Before you know how to code, defend a thesis, or negotiate a salary, it is essential that you know your truth. And when I think back to that rough period of time, I realize that it is a very common part of the human experience to create illusions in our minds and live outside of our truth. Out of fear of being judged or rejected by others, we tend to turn inward and judge and reject ourselves. But in the end, this does us no good. In fact, I would not be here today if I didn't find the courage to be honest with myself about the choices I was making in my life that were either helping me shine or dimming my light. And so as we move on to the next chapters of our lives, I implore you to check on your friends, even the ones that seem like they've got it all together, and remind them of their truths, because we have to be each other's biggest supporters. But most importantly, I urge you to take the time and define your own truth. This means taking a moment to be honest with yourself, taking a moment to recognize the types of relationships you are engaging in, the types of life choices you are making. It means finding the strength to release whatever it is that does not align with your truth. Ultimately, my wish for all of you is that you never stop exploring the truths that are already sown into your soul, and that you always choose your worth and your truth over external validation or instant gratification. Dr. Maya Angelou once said, "When you know you are of worth, not asking it, but knowing it, you walk into a room with a particular power." I wish this kind of power for all of you, and I am sending you all lots of love and light today and always. Congratulations.
Thank you, Maya, for reminding us to walk boldly in our truth. And in the space of truth, there is liberation, there is freedom, and most certainly there is genuine happiness. Please join me again in thanking Maya for that wonderful, wonderful speech. All right. Can we take a little energy check? Class of 2019, are you still here? Hello, hello. Class of 2019, please help me show a little bit of love to your Assistant Director of the Paul Robeson Cultural Center,
In her absence, Ms. Tiana Ford. My name is Kiwan Kalk. I'm the Assistant Director of Education for the Center for Social Justice Education in LGBT Communities. And it is my honor to fulfill Tiana's role in presenting to you all the Kente Stoles of the graduating class of 2019. The Kente Stoles are stoles woven in Ghana, historically for Ashanti royalty and ceremonious occasions. It is in that tradition that we recall each of your names to come across this stage, receive your stole, and return to your peers. We will now begin the awarding of the stoles. Family and friends, please. Family and friends, look at your neighbor and say, please. Hold your applause to the end. I was asked to say it. There are over 800 graduates that we want to acknowledge, and every single guest is deserving of hearing their graduates' names. Graduates, you will drape one another with your stoles after your name is called and everyone has returned to their seats. So please don't put it on just yet. Joining us to call names at the podium are two current students, Kyla Walker and Jada Gore. Chancellor Malloy, Dr. McGinty, Dr. Minna, and Dr. Cifuentes, please stand and join us center stage to shake the hands of our graduates.
Maya Junker, Justin Weaver, Stephen Chima Ikigu, Jade Chandler, Salma Ilakbawi, Zanita Rago, Dr. Michael Brown Jr., Rujane Duplessis, Erica Alfaro, Emmanuel Adepoju, Erin Bozo Byers, Brianna Armstead, Rihanna Ali, Oluwadami Lola Aisha Alabi, Zaini Abdullah, Dante Arias, Paola Ortega, Huda Abu Ganaman, Brittany Austin, Osiris Alves, Judith Amoa, Nana Adul, Keith Adderley, Cheyenne Rhodes, Halim B. Amizuka, Araceli Aponte, Naomi Anthony, Tomas Powell, Thomas Jonathan Caban, Jamie Moreno, Michelle Areke, Kayla Anderson, Brianna Bruton, Stephanie Torres, Francisco Alberto Pozo, Leandy Gonzalez, Christopher Cordero, Michael Acevedo, Arthur Quasi Sarfo, Jade Alexander, Anita Anka Asare, Isaac Alejo Reyes, Zaire Ali, Kelly Andaraje, Terrell Irvin Gilkey, Miriam Abdur Rashid, Sophia M. Ashley, Valeria Alvarado, Abraham Ayorla, Oluwajube Aladelu, Cynthia Atta, Nakia Abram, Wakigo Amici, Kevin Aguilar, Murphy Akwawaku, Michelle Avila, Mateo Arango, Uchenna Akbe, Adil Ali Jenkins, Kevin Adjay, Jeffrey Osebu, Delbert Boldock, Jessica Dufour, Nordis Barhi, Mariama Diallo, Chakima Cruikshank, Carolina Acevedo, Lester B. Bernandez, Cassandra Begin, Najee Brunson, Brandon Barnes, Ashley Briscoe, Rakia Battle, Sylvia Barden, Nadia Benton, Demoy Bryan, Grant Brown, Alika Atwater, Shantasia Brockington, Elijah Brufort, Claudia Boateng, Treasure Burke, Tamara Bowville, Aquia Bochi, Rebecca Bove, Ruby Elizabeth Berry, Mohammed Berity, Brittany Belcher, Latea Butler, Thaisa Borges, Joyce Bautista, Eliza Andre Jimenez, Angie Orhurilla, Manela E. Paradier. Olivia Baker. Alita Dudley. Valdina Breedy. Lisa Bell. Jasmine Berkeley. DeAndre Brooks. Brittany Battle. Antoinette Butler. Taylor Brooks. Oticia Brisport. Chedozi Buluzi. Amina Bright. Ajay Bradley. Jabria Marie Baylor. Jasmine Brinson. Muhyiddin Saba. Prosper Dell. Norris Brown. Melanie Carrion. Melvin Delviar. Vladimir Carrasco. Kaylor Davenport. Courtney Davenport. Kayla Epps. Seth Do-Udo Ba. Crystal Banks. Robin Drakeford. Tamara Cassius. Corisi Casiendo Figueroa. Jocelyn Espinoza. Tracy Munera Clark. Tony Monique Cody. McDerby Sineas. Cynthia DeSena. Tejan Clark. Chiamaka Ezenduka. Debbie Calderon. Andrette Christian. Lucy Cruz Marte. Jared Elson. Daron Clement. Yahira Costenda. Manessa Lorma Juice. Najla Apollon. Jennifer Des Rosiers. Damaris Fonseca. Ofre Ebiale. Obina Asika Buru. Yulisa Angelique Negron. Gerardo Batista. Brian Nkenke. Ike Azubuke. Otobang Akpan. Valentina Pinto. Nia Dupiche. Jasmine Baptiste. Jeffrey Olufemi Aligon.
Renee Blanford. Adateo Ebo. Victoria Harris. Sabrina Alexander. Onisha Clark. Halia Rosemont. Eva Kifu Iniki Ihela. Woo! Devin Ellison. Karina Alexis Davis. Olivia Marie Clifford. Danielle Nicole Clifford. Jamala Diop. Tabitha Gold. Sakinatu De Chamino. Stephanie Diaz Camacho. Erica Ernest. Dorothy Dreeland. Maria Cruz Figueroa. Maria De Sena. Amma Treematon. Kaylin Judilisi Conover. Narte Humphrey. Toluwa Nimi Arumi. Adewumi Ade Rabige. Brittany James. Stephanie Gaia. Kyra Arthur. Aaliyah D. Gordon Evans. Monique Dunmer. Davon Davis. Davion. Rukia May Florence. Alexis Jackson. Shanice D. Evans. Victoria Casino. Anthony Donato. Talia Castro. Ashley Brianna Belgrave. Alicia Rodriguez. Jennifer Castro Eugenia. Yakubu Abdullahi Dadua. Jonathan Colden. Doctor. Samantha Cuffey. Jocelyn Camilo. Sade M. Ford. Dominique Baker. Tariq Houston. Michael Anthony Cummins III. Franklin. Khalil Fareed. Sakina S. Gaskins. Mario Falios. Kevin David Guerra. Jocelyn Friere Cardia. Victor Flores Lopez. Taylor Hobson. Claudia Figueroa. Kamisi C. Glover. Ivan Garcia. Johanna Gordillo. Jeffrey Gomez. Sharif Heatley. Adam Knowles. Bryce Hill. Antonio Olivares. Olivia Gibson. Phyllis S. Gordon. Ashley Frazier. Ana Marta Falima. Yavana Garay. Anna Harita. Falak Hussein. Harana E. Adisu. Monet Gabu. Angel Javier Police. Gabrielle Rodin. Sarah Gonzalez Montoya. Remy De La Rosa. Christopher Harazi. Brian Wazo Maneva. Julia Gomez Bustamante. Fajr Moez Hussein. Stacy Lopez. Janabel Encarnacion. Catherine Hernandez. Tavel Finletter. Carla LaFontaine. Okay, Alex! Boris A. Franklin. Stephanie Gomez. Roy O. Japone Jr. Shalea Johnson. Genesis Garcia Iset. Taylor Hawkins. Mariana Garcia. Ruby Gonzalez. Ashley Hernandez. Shanadea Garcia. Chantel Flemings. Sage Francis. Alexander Rosado Torres. Karimir and Dujar. Patrick B. Phillips. Robert C. Hayes II. Jessica Hernandez. Cynthia Kuzma. Takia Harris. Bashir Herbert. Joshua Cox. Destiny Boyton. Renetta Fordyce. Shane Conrad Hartley. Kadeem Hewitt. Laura Abreu Torres. Cassie Jackasar. Jaya Gamble. Brianna Hammond. Natalie Hall. Angelica Flores Valencia. Dami C. Jimenez. Brian Flores. Jasenia Garcia. Tamir Goodwin. Joseph Haverlock. Stephen Haverlock. Janae Johnson. Ari J. Fairman. Chanel Jordan. Jocelyn Donna Cardillo. Kahina John Patisse. Dominique Hopkins, Maxwell Azuber, Tashay Hodge, Magali Erenia, Jasmine Sierra King, Tatiana Lewis Jaquez, Alicia Shantae Johnson, Mahogany Laveau, India Jackson, Brielle Raquel Knight, Marion E. Jones, Brian Kenny, Tamina Jackson, Chelsea Ikaza, Joseph Iwala, John Pierre Simeon Jacob, Maria Intriago, Soraya Lusant, Victoria Azalike, Adam Nkanu, Adeyo Adepoju, Tyrell Jordan, Faith Johnson, Madia Kareem, Nyasia Jones, Aluwa Damiola Janadu, Spencer Brown Jr., Joelle Duoma, Regine Legrand, Stefan Jules, Ifanya Nwako, Michael J. Kennedy, Arby King, Takeem Jarvis, Dominique Braithwaite, Corday Akinlier, Mona Bannerman, Titaleo Ababika, Edwana P. Jackson, Jennifer Luna, Kathleen Lindsay, Heebson Isabu, Alexis Linares, Bayron Ramillo, Jessica Luna, Joshua Leva Puma, Chiso Maga Emmanuel Igboka. Chris Antonia Kerr, Nana Kina, Eunice Treme, Giselle Camino, Elisha Lusania, Tiffany Marie Gonzalez, Rachel Loblack, Reginald LaRose, Dejan Capers, Noble Ucha Ibe, Henry Lahami, Sydney Loyal, Ana Linares Vazquez, Adana Ihenacha, Ronica Gina, Keshawna Johnson, Michaela Merce, Caitlin Michaela Jenkins, Sharda Kanapa, Erin Tiffany Lester, Clark Jackson, Khadija O'Lorenton, Mariama Natasha Cali, Bianca Douglas, Damian Alameda, Tiara Levers, Harima Blanks, Izodu Igahan, Amber Atabansi, Nigeria Jackson, Christine Adepeju Ogunle, Abigail Igapon, Nejji Korilan, Ayomide Mustafa, Eunice Abima, Essence Jarrell, Marianne Adukunle, Elizabeth Adukunle, Eddie Arginez Turbine, Patricia Cortada, Caesar Coronado, Natasha Clark, Ashley Clark, Deja Rodriguez, Nicole Ceferez,
Okay, thank you, Chancellor Malloy, Dr. Cifuentes, Dr. McGinty, and Dr. Mena for joining us as we congratulate half of the graduates. Next, joining us to call names at the podium are two more current students, Jonathan Furere and Kemi Ogunruku. At this time, we'd like to ask Dr. Jones, Dr. Newman, Dr. Whitney, and Dr. Fernandez to stand and join us center stage for the next round of graduates.
Munirat Martins, Fodai Lamai Mang, Fernando Maldonado, Sergio Montalvo, Denise Alicia Maldonado, Claire Mayani, Malani Osombi, Rachel Omho, Michelle Martins, Alexis Martin, Nosir Urchain, Taisir Nixon, Curtis McDaniel, Dwayne James Middleton,
Jennifer Njandu, Lamar Nero, Jara McDonald, Jader McDonald, Christian Montesinos, Mariana Martinez, Marlene Martin, Emmanuel Martinez, Ana Melgar Vasquez, Tiffany Star McKibber, Francisco Navarro, Gabriel Mejia, Paloma Gomez, Ismael Núñez, Jennifer Martinez, Gabriela Morales, Diane Mancheno, Roger Martinez, Kelly Annie Mercado, Melissa Melgar, Casey Marin, Johanna Martinez, Caroline Munoz, Monica Mills, Alison Melendez, Brianna Nato, Jasmine Mullins, Ilona Wanko, Brianna Mendiola, Niani Munir, Kayla Rodriguez, Tierra Jackson Temple, Ansley Montero Perez, Shamika Milagros Montero, Efraín Martínez, Cristian Mejibar, Angensi Matista, Natasha Medina, Ana Nuno, Odiara Mohamed, Unalina Mayaya, Danielle Michelle Clark, Rachel Nicholson, Michael Newgroup, Javier Mendez, Taboo McPince, Badik Doshi, Chun Day, Ade Yidan, Christian Roca, George Acuna, Emmanuel Medina Concepción, Emmanuel Medina Concepción, Caitlin McKinsey, Laura Naismith Brain, Jennifer Nelson, Jadis Novoa, Crystal Martinez, Sydney Menzies. Sakai Young. Kai Bengham. Alea Milton. Stephanie Moreno. Monette McDuffie. Taejon McRae. Danielle Nicole McNeil. Sasha Mendes. Netano Ofori. Daria McClellan. Asaya Odin. Perpetual Tamoklu. Patrick Petro. Jesse Osafo. Sabrina Olivia Pelunak. Olowi Odusala. Imani Oalo. Elizabeth Oguntade. Moneta Cod. Jelani Price. Joshua Hayes Mallory. Emily Oderte. Adele Tego. Rachel Lanty. Gail Lanty. Elodie Offer. Naya Opon. Joel Novas. Jessica Oviedo. Stephanie Ortego. Eddie Oser. Artasia Oliver. Jasmine Program. Chelsea Monteverde. Darlene Lisette Nortis. Laya Annie Orango. Seki Oduro. Babiji De Ogisola. Sabrina Perez. Sadia Olivia Pierre. Obululua Osontui. Shakanya Olodi. Brittany Mary Pryor. Ruby Ofori Arthur. Emifa Okansi. Oluwatobi Odeluza. Claudine Nawadosu. Damani Bansiseli. Raquel White. Lorena Pedetti. Almir McCoy. Bakisha Prince. Ifunaya Okafor. Francisca Quintanilla, Anise Potiphar Chandler, Juan Carlos Perez, Namdina Asheville, Amanda Beatrice Osei Bonju, Oluwatobila of the family, Celeste Sinclair, Nonje Marita Okafor, Dana Osutufu, Brandon Pollard, Karina Esther Salas, Mary Ortiz, Drew Petway, Jerry Cruz, Kayla Lorena Gomez, Dios Rodriguez, Fabiola Santos, Dominic Paz, Ryan Otero, Delmi Perez, Alicia G. Pineda, Samantha Abigail Posada, Janae Porter Grill, Bedanili Perez, Ciara Padmore, Isaiah Prayer, Joanna Polanco Garcia, Amy Palacios, Andrew Persar, Rosana Puntiel, Franklin Di Prado, Araceli Ortega, Joana Obanili, Sofía Ordóñez, Emily Mendieta, Nancy González, Rodrigo Araujo, Domingo Grullón Jr., Nelson de Lima, Manuel Silva Paulos, Mia Almeida, Alaya Ibrahim, Laura A. Baracalo, Megan Picado, Vanessa Reina, Kathleen Raymond, Miguelina Rodriguez, Dominic Ross, Leslie Reyes, Chani Rice, Brianna Ramos, Kelly Quintero, George Anthony Zapata, Jennifer Velasquez, Heidi Mendez, Angelique Arias, Kai Williams, Christopher White, Ariana Quiñones, Carlos Eduardo Quintero, Joe Romero, Jasmine Robinson, James Robinson, Aria Rudon, Kevin Rosero. Marquise Ruiz. Julissa Ramirez. Rachel Rose. Rizzo Roy. Genesis Rivera Pomales. Michelle Ramjo. Milaine Rua. Mildred Rivera. Adrian Subia. Christian Ramos. Sterling Fonor. Vanessa Saint-Hill. Victoria Robbins. Jasmine Ralph. Nicole Corte. Alicia Ramirez. Lynn Sahu. Gabriel Ramos. Nicole Sanchez. Jamila Rogers. Priscilla Ruiz. Giancarlo Rasuri Tamayo. Damian Stackhouse. Jennifer Soto. Amia Sylvester. Alaya Shell. Lena! Zoe Ramirez. Taylor Smith. Erika Tavares. Dylan Tirado. Mamadi Saju. Kadrimisi Sims. Charity N.A. Smith. Jennifer Quesada. Kayla Monique Simpson. Taylor Solomon. Norlandi Turlin. Abdurrahim Sharif. Jeanette Russ. Karen Solano. Alexandra Santiago. Lina Sanchez. Bonnie Sang. Dominic Ray. Priscilla Pierre. Stephanie Silvia. Gabriela Sosa Sanchez. Sajira Shatursan. Selene Saki. Jordan Stowers. Mark Teroni. Nicole Saltos. Luz del Carmen Sandoval. Sanders Salim. Destiny Serrano. Jared Smith. Melissa Silva. Estela Segal. Antonella Ramírez. Lori Simon. Joseph Yunga Tigre. Jonathan Tumale. Edwin Castillo. Charlotte Thompson. Ana Torres. Ana Santiago. Alex Thompson. Shayla Solano. Kaylin Santiago. Rudolph Turner. Mariah Smith. Claudia Sonket Buck. Kilad Havateki. Lisa Scott. Nina Scott. Stacy Wilcox. Angelo Villanueva. Pedro Frank Vasquez. Angelica Williams. Wilton Williamson Jr. Maya Powell. Jolisi Taveras. Juanita Chilesi. Shamar Savage. Kiana Saunders. Angela Samson. Talia Smith. Erika Soto. Nancy Ua. Leslie Zuniga. Brianna Urena. Brandon Brooks Underwood. Kenya Wilk. Laren Wilson. Christian Villaquiran. Alexandria Williams. Michael Ballantyne. Anaya Wallace. Brittany Newball. Odenaki Udoye. Ariana Williams. Shania Wilson Harper. Taylor Whittaker. Marta Uwu. Sky Piran. Kiana Wilson. Olivia Mukendi. Shakira Washington. Gina Vargas. Kaviva Adiva Shita. Paul Savaga. Rachel Sawyer. Kaylin West. Priscilla Calderon. Nicholas Weingarten. Gisolette Mariel Ventura. Nicole Bagnes. Michelle Villa. Samantha Whittaker. Jasmine Williams. Evelyn Mary Vargas. Samantha Segarra. Ashley Vega. Andrea Urgiles. Harrison Wilson. Monet Wooding. Loribel Vargas. Brigitte Wilkerson. Jolene Uraka. Joshua Morales. Janelle Wilson. Jernaya Ania Wilson. Shamaya Awuna. Leslie Vilalta. Alice Vance. Samuel Victor. Vanessa Osei. Sandra Weafi. Samoy Williams. Alicia Villafuerte. Nicole Rodriguez. Pura Masuk. Opeyemi Lawal. Adiola Lawal. Miriam Anukan. Simi Loligan. Junadi. Natalie Adam. Jessica Amoako. Omalara Akinfiwa. Destiny Thomas. Ariana Vizcarra. Percy Tito. Daniel Eduardo Romero. Darrow Real. Olewo Damoli Islam. Jordan Jones. Lauren Holmes. Janelle Carvan. Tamia Burks. Sayel Farham. Lonnie Dems. Yahani Lee. Shakira Kate. Emanuela Boa. Josephine Algun. Sabrina Piernik. Aliyah Bali. Adora Monin. Jordan Spence. Jordan Benson. Benson. Benson.
Thank you, Dr. Newman, Dr. Whitney, and Dr. Fernandez for helping us congratulate the remainder of our graduates. And thank you to our student readers and Kiwan Kalk for leading the presentation of the Stoles. Congratulations to the class of 2019. Graduates, at this time, you will drape one another's stoles with the person next to you. So please go forward with that, and congratulations again. Once you have draped your stole, please be seated. It is at this time, we can all be seated now. It is at this time I would like to introduce and welcome to the podium Dr. Juanita Jones-Daly, the founding student of the Rutgers University Rites of Passage Ceremony, formerly known as the Black and Latino Commencement Celebration, which was created in 1992. Please join Dr. Jones-Daly, who will deliver the Rites of Passage Ceremony charge. Graduates, please stand.
This never, for me, gets old. Congratulations, class of 2019. Dearest class, as we celebrate the centennial graduation of Paul Robeson, you heard he's a scholar and an athlete and a lawyer and a global activist. I reflected on his foundation of faith that established him and empowered him to realize extraordinary achievements. Like Robeson, I pray you understand how unlimited you really are, and that to whom much is given, much is required. When times get challenging, and they will, may your faith be unshakable and your hope unquenchable. Never lose your wonder or your creativity, and never settle for less. May you seek justice, love mercy, and remain humble, knowing that there is power available to you to truly change this world. I pray your life be one of service, success, and significance. Invest in yourself, your family, and your community. The good you do for others will always come back to you in pleasantly unexpected ways. The word bless means empowered to prosper and positioned for success. Therefore, class of 2019, I am honored to release this blessing over your life to passionately and unapologetically pursue your purpose with strength, wisdom, grace, and follow the example of our beloved Paul Leroy Robeson. And it is now my honor to deliver to you the pledge, the charge, that was created in 1993. 93 was the first year that we had this program. I was a graduating senior, and like Denniston said, yeah, I wanted to do something, and 26 years this continued. Most of you were not even here when we started this. So repeat after me. I state your name. Promise to dedicate my life to preserving our past, uplifting the present, and securing our future. I will preserve the past by educating myself, my children, and society about the greatness of our story. I will uplift the present by utilizing my talents, to improve the next generation and assisting them with their struggles, which is ultimately our struggle. I dedicate myself to these goals as I commence on my new journey. Congratulations, class of 2019. God bless you.
You may be seated. Thank you, Dr. Jones-Daly, for the charge, and congratulations again to all the graduates. We hope you have enjoyed this pre-commencement ceremony. It is a privilege for us as faculty and staff to be able to honor you in this capacity as you begin to embark on the next journey, on the next chapter of your journey. As we conclude, I'd like to share a quote from Paul Robeson. Robeson once said, "I shall take my voice whenever there are those who want to hear the melody of freedom." With the education you received at Rutgers University, New Brunswick, and the degree you will rightfully earn, it is my hope that your university experience has also encouraged you to use your voice, to speak truth to power and be your authentic self, to use your voice for what you believe and feel is right, like Robeson did. As we conclude this ceremony and continue to celebrate his centennial, it is now time for you to carry on his legacy as ambassadors and soon-to-be alums of this great university. Your education is your passport to access your voice more than ever before. And with the continued support from many of us here today, you will move forward with your voice and this education to be the change agents, innovative leaders, and critical scholars this world so desperately needs, like our beloved alum, Paul Leroy Robeson did. I would be remiss not to acknowledge key members of this community who played a key role in today's ceremony. This ceremony would not have been possible without the support of many individuals and departments who serve as important campus partners in the work we do at the Paul Robeson Cultural Center. First, I want to thank and acknowledge the wonderful staff I have the distinct honor to work with at the Paul Robeson Cultural Center: Tiana Ford, Yolanda Grant, Raheem Nunjit, Nia Nanton, and our student staff for their dedication and commitment to this program. I want to acknowledge Chancellor Malloy and Dr. Felicia McGinty for their unyielding support. I also want to thank our divisional and campus partners, the Office of the Chancellor and the Paul Robeson Centennial Committee, Dr. Salvador Mena and the Division of Student Affairs, Dr. Ben Cifuentes and the Division of Undergraduate Academic Affairs, Dr. Carlos Fernandez and the Center for Latino Arts and Culture, Dr. Eric Ramsamni and the Department of Africana Studies, Dr. Carlos DeSena and the Department of Latino Studies, Dr. Ann Newman and the Dean of Students Office, Dr. Jacqueline Litt and Douglas Residential College, the Student Affairs Marketing Team, the Rites of Passage Planning Committee, and the Cultural Center Collaborative for being supportive campus partners to make tonight happen, and campus partners to the Paul Robeson Cultural Center. Finally, I want to show our genuine appreciation to the Rutgers Athletic Center staff, university facilities, university marketing, dining services for their support of this program. To all the graduates, family, and friends, congratulations on reaching this wonderful milestone. We look forward to seeing you at Sunday's university commencement. Immediately following the recessional, please join us for a reception at Henry's Lawn, directly across from this facility. Now, it is time to take the initial steps to start the next chapter of your journey. Move forward with purpose, conviction, and passion. You are the future, and the future is now. So embrace what's in front of you and be ready to take on the next challenge. Congratulations.
He just told me to zoom in, just put the picture so to stand up. We got all these pictures right here.
That's it? Please be seated as the faculty and staff will recess out first. Please be seated.